Good morning, everyone. This is the Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, urging you to stay positive in this world of negativity. Those who stay negative will fall behind. Times are changing. This subject is of it's a recycled subject, but the video for some reason didn't upload or was mysteriously deleted. First of all, the United States attacking North Korea on its own will be disastrous because, for number one, even with the technology, South Korea still will be destroyed. So they're not interested in going to war full scale, but the United States will and does on their behalf. Now, the Asian leaders are better leaders because, number one, like China, they have been around about 3,000 years and they are almost directly linked to their past more than any other culture they have experienced. The other reason is America is racist. America is just like the Arabs. The Arabs like to cut your head off. The white folks like to hang you till your head falls off. You love to see people suffering for personal gain. Number three, or number whatever you want to number, people are tired of the racist shit we gotta put up with in America, and white folks have not even acknowledged that racism and slavery has scarred our people beyond repair, beyond immediate repair. And so you all telling us what to do, this shit is the other way around. I have a 1 year, a 2 year, and a 4 year degree equivalent, and I'm a scholar. It is the scholar's responsibility to speak truth to power. America does not like the truth, and that's why we are falling behind. In addition to the racist and the Jim Crow laws in the educational and the law system, that's other obstacles. And all of these inefficiency and broken promises done by the Democrats is their fucking fault because they haven't been raising the right leaders to get things done. They've been glutting up every fucking thing. And as long as they can do that, they don't care about anyone else. So that's why people like me make the Hall of Fame with no budget. Because if I was chasing money like you at the beginning of my life, I'll be just as fucked up as you. I'm a Hall of Famer. Dallas is a racist ass state. They got big egos, big guns, and they're ready to shoot out with you in a minute. I'm not into that shit like the military industrial complex mainframe because I have other skills. And the United States is trying to start a World War III just so they can put the pockets full, make the pockets full of Saudis, the special interest groups, and the shadow governments. They don't want us to know because they don't fucking want us to know how much money they've been spending on bullshit. And the reason why white folks lasted this long is because they had the Spanish and the blacks to hold down as they bottom bitches so you can abuse them and throw them away, and you can attack Wall Street, Black Wall Street, and you can fucking turn your head to the Trail of Tears. And you don't understand. You don't understand because you're not in our shoes. Y'all say shit that you ain't supposed to say. And I'm in the Hall of Fame everybody's scared of. And I can't get a fucking thing. And racists like Ryan Seacrest can go from show to show to show. And he's not that talented. He has one skill. And niggas like Jay-Z or other people like to talk about people like Master P. And Master P is multi-talented. Y'all niggas got one or two skills. I got multiple skills. Master P has multiple skills. Them fucking people told Jay-Z he's just a drug dealer. They don't want to fuck with him. And plus, I judge people by how they treat other people. Jay-Z did not treat Beanie Siegel well. Everybody knows Beanie Siegel is real. We might not agree with everything what he says, but he deserves respect. He already got respect in his city and his state, and y'all giving more respect to homosexuals than people like Benny Siegel and people like me that are capable of getting things done without a whole lot of money, getting it done off of respect anyway. And so I suggest y'all bitches get y'all heads out your asses, because you black bitches will serve any other culture but your own, and you can't help any other people without asking them white folks. That shit is over. You bitches better get your fucking head out of your ass, and you better not talk back to me, because the white man is always going to choose the black woman. No matter how knowledgeable and experienced the black man is, they're going to always take her word over his, which make y'all hoes. Okay? So get your head out your ass and let's get things working. And the GOP is doing nothing but setting up our president for failure. The Democrats are attacking and getting ground, and the GOP are letting them by setting our president up for failure. That's what we call in the Army, setting them up for failure. Because Hillary is launching all of these bogus investigations after they the ones that pitched the bait, and they were on the ones that came on television with Saudi talking about they just gave him money and all of this shit. And the CIA is very jealous of Julian Assange, and if he is part of the Illuminati, or if he's still part of the Illuminati, I can't tell, because he's a better information getter. He does not have to hack everything to get intelligence. I think Julian Assange should be allowed to exist so we can bounce intelligence information off of him, because he's better doing it than the CIA, and they're jealous of it. And every time the royal family comes on television, I'll ask her, how does it feel to have a convicted felon mom responsible for over 300,000 missing children? That was in the 60s. So it's probably in the millions now. It's 2017. And when you finish doing that, ask the Queen of England, Oprah Winfrey, and Bill Gates and all the rest of the Illuminati, is it true that y'all have to get humiliated, raped, fucked all in the ass, and drinks nasty mixed sperm? Is that true? Is it true that y'all have to fucking drink blood of young people to stay young and to live forever? If that's the case, haven't y'all been drinking blood and y'all still dying at 100, 101 and shit like that? The blood must not be doing too much good. If y'all drinking that much and still ain't living longer, what kind of powers do you have? And even if you did have telekinesis powers and telepathy, there's only so much that you can prosper with it for, because it's highly exhaustive and you still got to do your own work. You're not going to use telepathy to cook your food. You're not going to use telepathy to sweep your floor. So all it is a couple of advantages, because you still have to do your work. You still have to eat. And even using telepathy with two brains is highly exhausting. Just talking is highly exhausting. If you think a lot, that's highly exhausting. So don't think just because people have one or two advantages that's always happening, because it's not. And the Asians are being hated on by the Jews, because a lot of the Jews hate the fact that the Asians are more spiritually intact, and a lot of them have telekinetic and telekinesis properties because they are linked to their past. The reason why we don't have it is because we let those who deceive us gain our knowledge by assembling our lands and artifacts and taking our precious items, reassembling them, contacting ancient civilizations and advanced civilizations posing as us when it's not them. It's really us that's supposed to be talking to them and not them. It looks like to me the extraterrestrials don't want to fuck with the government and the world leaders, but they want to deal with the people themselves, which is understandable. And why attacking North Korea by the U.S.? Number one, the U.S. has racist policies and everybody can see it. Number two, we don't have a credible news agency to bounce off intelligence. Number three, China has already taken away the gold and the oil and the coal subsidies. And number five, the United States just don't have the global support to do it. Times are changing. I'm reminding you all who to show favor to, because America is wicked and they are way too used to getting granted unreasonable terms. Okay? Times are changing. Get your heads out your ass. America attacking North Korea alone out of jealousy will not only be counterproductive, things will spiral out of control, because the same people who are telling you to attack Korea are the same people that's keeping us occupied in Iraq and Afghanistan and using us as a crutch when they can be solving their own problem. Where's the money that they're paying us at? Where's the fucking money at? We ain't got none yet. They steady losing money, giving it to the shadow governments, spending it on the deep space program and shit like that. The Air Force has found a bunch of aliens in stasis in Antarctica, and soon they're going to wake them up. They've been asleep for 12,000 years. These are the cone heads. They found some cone heads the Air Force has in Antarctica, and now that the ice is melting, they can't hide all of those UFOs and bases under those large sheets of ice, because what's happening is the ice formed over a depression. So it's got a lot of thick ice and a lot of deep caverns that they were using. And now that the earth is changing, they can't use it anymore. They have to find other bases because it's unstable. They think they are great leaders. I don't. They are fucking retardos pretending to be the real deal. I'm the real deal. And so are the people.